So, good evening. This is Parikshit here from India Infoline Currency and Commodity Desk. I welcome you all to today's webinar on changes in strike price in BSE Currency segment and changes in tick size in BSE Equity segment. The main benefit of changes in strike price is that the current strike price in BSE Currency is 25.25. For example, 83, 83.25, 83.50. But from 6th of March, the strike price differential would be 10 paisa. That is 83, 83.10, 83.20, and so on. The major benefit of this would be you will get more liquidity, more strike prices to trade, and you can trade short-term movements. Today we have Mr. Samson and Mr. Vaibhav from BSE. So I Mr. Samson and BSE. And Mr. Samson, you can start your presentation now. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Samson Gonsalves from the Business Development of BSE Limited. Today, thank you, Parikshit, for the introduction. Guys, today's session is to give you an update on the strike interval change in currency derivative segment. So, just to start up with, I would I'll give you an introduction of currency derivatives. BSE launched currency derivative. BSE was the last person who came into the markets with the currency segment. BSE launched currency in around 2000 in November 2013. So we were the late entrant in the market, but even then we have a substantial market share. Today's turnover, if you see markets. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. You are audible.
Yes, yes. CDEX was launched in around 2013. And that point of a time, the volumes in the market were around 25,000 crores, 30,000 crores, somewhere around those volumes. So future markets, monthly contracts. So combined together, all the exchanges, the market used to be around 35,000 crores. Post that, in 2018-19, BSE launched the weekly contracts, which I think today is the cream of the market. Maximum volume has moved on from monthly contracts towards the weekly contracts. And to give an update, BSE was the exchange who had initiated these instruments. We had the regulatory approvals. We launched this instrument and brought into the markets. Post that, other exchanges copied the system, copied the products, and so on. And you have seen today's the market volumes are more than 150,000 crores. So introduction of weekly options bought these volumes, have increased these volumes in the market, short-term speculations, movement, hedging of the positions, client markets, various types of products. 2019, BSE introduced the interoperability. Hope all are aware about the interoperability functions in the market, which ensures even if any exchange has any technical glitch, you can square off that positions in the other exchange. So for example, if a position of NSE futures options, and if there's some technical glitch in that market, that can be executed on other exchange, for example in BSE. So inter exchange positions can be traded off, and it will be netted off across exchanges. Post these changes, BSE has taken an initiative of introduction of latest strike interval changes in the market. So presently, considering the underlying instrument of it, let us assume a USD INR is trading at 83 in the future markets. So present strike intervals, what we have are 83, 83.25, 83.50, 83.75, 84. So post this change, the revised intervals will be 83.10, 83.20 in the multiples of 10. For the next 3 months, we also will be having 83.25, 83.50, 83.75, 84. So in short, the revised intervals will be 83, 83.10, 20, 83.20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, and so on. If you consider the contract specification, apart from this, there are no changes in the contract specification. Everything is the same. Everything will be the same. So in short, from the current number of strikes, the minimum number of strikes what we have today are 12 in the money, 12 out of the money, and 1 at the money option. So total 25 calls and 25 puts in the system. post this change, the strike interval change, the minimum number of instruments will be minimum 30 in the money contracts, 30 out of the money contract, and one at the money, near the money contract. So total 61 calls and 61 puts. So the number of strike options will be almost double, more than doubled. So this will help. I'll give an example how this can be helpful to the customers, retail as well as the short-term customers. Presently, let us assume the previous slide. Yes. So let us assume the markets are trading at 83 in the market. The underlying product instrument is 83 ATM price. So instead of current specification of 83.25 strike interval, the markets will have an additional option of 83.10. So instead of 83.25, people can take position into 83.10 interval. So a best example of 83.10 will be 83.25 is trading at say around 5 paise in the market. So the revised strike interval 83.10, it is expected to be half of that price. So maybe around 2.5 paise. So आपका customer का जो भी investment रहेगा, when you are purchasing an option, instead of 83.25, instead of 5 paise, it will be 2.5 paise. So the risk in the buying side will be 2.5 only instead of 5. So customer point of view से ये saving रहेगा, उनके लिए उनका risk reduction रहेगा. So the advantages will be lower premiums across all strikes, 83.10, 80. So apart from 83, we have the next OTM will be 83.10, 83.20, 83.30, and so on. This will be more useful when the markets are less volatile. आपने देखा रहेगा जो बहुत टाइम पे ऐसा होता है कि मार्केट्स में वोलेटिलिटी कम है, स्लाइड एकदम लेस मूवमेंट रहेगा USD INR में. At that point of a time, on expiry -1 day, instead of customer taking a position of 83.25, it will be much more easier for everyone to trade in the 83.1 market strike interval, जहाँ पे आपका रिस्क भी कम है. Probability of surpassing that value also is there is a probability कि 10 पैसे में मूवमेंट आएगा, 25 पैसा तो आना it looks difficult sometimes. So people at that point of a time can take position in this strike, revised strike of 83.10. Next slide, Parikshit, next slide. Hope all are aware about the BSE transaction charges. If you consider the future transaction charges on BSE, per crore charges on BSE are 25 rupees versus other exchange who charges you 90 rupees. So if you consider the taxes, 29.5 rupees on BSE per crore, which is around 120 lots. Or the other exchange, it is 106 rupees. So a substantial saving over here. So every 120 lots, आपका 80 rupees बचेगा customer का. I'll give a small example of today's meeting with one of our client dealer. This will make you understand. I met a dealer who had a trading position of around 8,500 lots in futures today. He has initiated transaction. So after 8,500, Parikshit, next slide करेगा. So this is an example of per 100 lots. I'll show you the example again later. So every 100 lots per crore exchange transaction, this is for options, right? Exchange transaction charges on BSE options are 100 rupees versus on the other exchanges 3,500 rupees. So if you consider the taxes, 118 rupees versus 4,130. So saving of 4,000 rupees per crore on the premium turnover per side. So 1 crore premium, if you do it on BSE, the charges will be 118 rupees inclusive of taxes. Other exchange, it will be 4,130 per crore per side. So it's a substantial saving for your customer. Per side, it will be 4,000 rupees. Parikshit, next slide. Next. So a best example of 1,000 lots on BSE, on every 1,000 lots, the BSE transaction charges will be 242 rupees. On the other exchange, it will be 871 rupees. So a saving of 629 rupees per 1,000 lots. And if you consider the round trip, it is 1,258 rupees per 1,000 lots round trip. 1,000 lot buy किया, 1,000 lot sell किया. ₹1200 ₹1260 बचेगा अप्रोक्सीमेटली per crore of transaction, 1000 lots to your customers. Parikshit, next. So this was a small update which we have and which we feel needs to be to reach each and every of your customers. So we would like to we request you to reach to as many people across your customers to make this product change available to your customers and make them aware about the benefits. Parikshit, so can you just have the second slide as well for equity derivatives?
Yeah,
This is it for the currency side.
yeah, I will share the equity slide now.
Yeah. Guys, if you have any questions on this, we can take after this एक notice के बारे में बताने के बाद में. So the above change which we discussed on the strike interval will be implemented from 6th of March to next month. This is a revised. We also have revised, done a small revision in the tick size of in equity segment. Below 100 rupees stock on BSE common stocks, the tick size which was 5 paisa is been changed to 1 paisa. So 100 रुपए के नीचे में जो भी स्टॉक रहेगा उसका टिक साइज होगा 1 पैसा from the existing 5 पैसे. So straight away 4 ticks का saving है. So which will see, this is a small change but it can benefit your customers a lot. 4 पैसा मतलब आपका दलाली होता है, उतना पूरा सेविंग हो जाएगा आपके कस्टमर्स के लिए. आपका जो ब्रोकरेज लगता है, दिस कैन बी कवर्ड. So we would like to make customers aware, dealers जो भी आपके clients है, dealers है, आपका systems में जो भी whoever trades in the market, to make this aware to the customers. Parikshit, if any questions?
Yeah, now there are some questions. Mr. Madhya has asked the question, what is the margin need for trading? So in USD INR, if you trade in futures, the margin is around 2.5 to 3%, which in rupee terms comes to around 2100 या 2200 रुपया मार्जिन आपको लगता है एक लॉट बाय करने के लिए. और अगर मैं ऑप्शंस के बारे में बताऊं तो ऑप्शंस कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में अगर आप ऑप्शंस बाय करते हो तो आपको प्रीमियम पे करना है, और ऑप्शंस अगर आप सेल करते हो तो आपको ऑप्शंस का पूरा फ्यूचर्स का मार्जिन देना पड़ता है 2100-2200. Mr. Parshuram has also asked, I think, the same question regarding margin required for currency options. I have already answered that.
Something related to the strike interval change?
So how much margin is required for equity futures? तो इक्विटी फ्यूचर्स में बेसिकली हर एक स्टॉक का अलग अलग मार्जिन रहता है. यू कैन रिफर टू टीटी एंड यू कैन गेट द मार्जिन रिक्वायर्ड फॉर इक्विटी फ्यूचर्स. Mr. Satyajit Prakash has asked to share the slides. So Samson, can we share the slides with
Yes,
our
circulars
team?
है. You can share it. We'll share it to you.
Okay, we will. Mr. Satyajit, we will share the circulars with you. You just give your email ID and we will email it to you. Thank you.
Vaibhav, anyone from BSE is part of this session? कोई है इसमें? Rajiv या someone? Vaibhav, do we have anyone from BSE?
No, sir. No, sir.
ठीक है.
No one is there, sir.
Strategy, I guess.
Mr.
Nitesh Soni का एक question है.
Nitesh has asked. So Nitesh जी आप हमारे करेंसी डीलिंग एंड एडवाइजरी डेस्क पे कॉल कर सकते हो. आई विल शेयर द नंबर इन चैट. So this is our direct desk number 022 6681 0111. Anyone who wants any view or advice in currency can call on this number directly. Me and Yogesh are available during the market hours from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Thank you.
We are in. Someone has a question on the liquidity side. We are in touch with a
Yeah,
lot of institution
so,
players. We are in touch with a lot of HFT players, Algo members who have shown a key interest in this product. So most
okay.
liquid, the HFT players, Algo players, a lot of Algo people have shown interest. So these guys will come in the market. Eventually, the liquidity will be taken care of. So as a retail side, request your support from across Pan India. My team will also reach across your regions everywhere. Every region, my team will be meeting everyone. We expect the support from this all your team across for this product.
Yes, definitely. We will support to
Parikshit, just for a
increase
small
the
example,
volume. Yeah,
example I would like to give.
yeah.
2013 में जब भी BSE ने करेंसी लॉन्च किया था ना, we were around, मतलब post
Mm-hmm.
launch we were around, overall market size was around 40,000 crore. उसके बाद
Yeah,
we came up with a revised instrument. BSE launched weekly instruments that took the volume to around 1.5 lakh crore.
yeah,
Market
yeah.
expanded.
Abhi
Okay.
1.5 lakh to yeah,
Yes.
market has
So
expanded.
this is a next step, next innovative product which we have made a small change. इसमें क्या होगा, आपका strike, आपका premium is going to lower by 50%. एक instruments
Yeah,
में.
बराबर है.
This will reduce the premium, the risk of the customer. More and more people awareness is required for this. This
Yeah,
will help us grow the market volumes. We are anticipating a good
yes.
growth in the market. We have received a lot of support, lot of feedback, अच्छा feedback मिला है लोगों से कि this product can be a game changer for the market as well ahead.
या बराबर है बिकॉज स्ट्राइक प्राइस अगर 10 पैसे का हो जाएगा तो लोग शॉर्ट टर्म 10 पैसे का मूवमेंट भी ट्रेड कर सकते हैं.
Yes.
जिस दिन मूवमेंट पैसे के ऑप्शंस में ट्रेड करके फटाफट एंट्री एग्जिट कर सकते हैं.
So we
मिस्टर नीतेश
look,
हैज again asked to share the number. So Nitesh ji, you can note down the number 022 6681 0111. I repeat once again 022 6681 0111. Me and Yogesh Bhai are available during market hours from 9 to 5 Monday to Friday. You can continue now, Samson.
I guess that's it from my side. If any other question or any other queries you have, we can.
Samson sir,
Yes.
I'll just add a few points on the equity side, just to give them a brief on the number of stocks in which this change will have an impact. There are around more than 450 stocks which will have this change of the tick size, because those shares have a price of less than 100 rupees. Okay. Moreover, there are around 12-13 stocks which are a part of F&O segment, and this change will impact those particular stocks also. So you will be able to see more and more liquidity in those stocks. And on the like, you can take a benefit of interoperability already available on the systems at IFL to ride this particular change and benefit yourselves, as well as the same benefit will be given to your clients if you understand this particular change properly and take advantage of it. Hope everyone got what I'm trying to make them understand, that this particular change is going to benefit each and everyone. The equity thing as well as the currency changes which are going to be implemented from the 1st March for equity and 6th March for currency. So that's it from my side. Parikshit, in case of any further questions, we can continue, or else we can just
there is one question. Lakshmi M has asked a question. I bought 10 shares of JPY at rate 62.50. What is the target? Lakshmi M, you can contact us on our dealing and advisory desk number, which I have provided. Samsung SMA515F. I don't know the name. There is no name showing. He has asked, I buy ITC and Wipro. How both share future? You can contact your equity RM for this. Thank you. I hope all the questions have been answered. We can wrap the session, I guess, Samson and Vaibhav.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you,
Parikshit.
Parikshit and IFL team.
Thank you, Samson and Vaibhav, and have a nice evening, all of you. Thank you.
Wish you the same. Thank you.